Okay, let me prepare for live stream.
Hey, the streaming is already done? You already started streaming?
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know. Hey, the streaming is already done? You already
Okay,
started
come on, let me
streaming?
settle down.
Oh, I didn't know. Hey, the streaming is already done? You already
Okay, come
started
on, let me
streaming?
settle down.
Lana, just sit down. Sit up now. Let's enter into the third segment of E-Gurukul, which is the powerful cognition. The powerful cognition from Swamiji, from the book Living Enlightenment. Hey, Paramarana Swarupini, can you turn on the camera also? Okay, so today actually we are completing the last lesson on unclutching. So listen, this is lesson number 12, and Somji want to impart this powerful cognition, unclutch, work smart and not work hard. See, when I don't know Swamiji, when I was at your age, still studying, I study very hard. I get very stressed out. Now that I know, if I know Swamiji at your age, I would not have studied so hard. I would be studying smart. Okay. So now, so what does Swamiji say by work smart, not work hard? So listen carefully. He said 33% of body is sattva, pure silence. Another 33%, one third is rajas, restlessness. And remaining one third is tamas. That means laziness. Okay, so right now, the first fear that happens in all of us is if we unclutch, we may become tamasic or lazy person. It means unclutch, don't do anything. No, he said that 33% of your laziness will quickly be exhausted. It will disappear from your system, your body itself, within a few days. Then you will automatically start working from your innate intelligence, from the being. You don't have to be driven by fear or greed to live your day-to-day life. See, right now, society has trained us, in a sense, conditioned us to run the life by fear or greed, fear or greed. But somebody say, hey, start unclutching. You will see that you can work in a much more efficient, productive way without being caught in the fear and greed cycle. Okay, so he said, you he's not saying that we should stop thinking completely. He's saying that when you are unclutched, whatever thoughts have to happen will happen automatically. Initially, when you are unclutched, you will feel as if no thoughts are happening. Later, you understand even after unclutching, whenever thinking is necessary, the mind is clutched. Whenever thinking is not needed, the mind is unclutched. So your mind is being used as an instrument, not as the master anymore. You would just use the mind for doing your planning, doing your, like calculating, whatever you need to do, use that for as an instrument. But once you are not, once you're done, you don't need to use the mind anymore. You will be in the unclutched space. Okay. So that is the right relationship. Instead, now the mind is the master and you can't even unclutch. So we can live purely from inspiration, but the problem is we are never given that confidence. That confidence is only available when Guru gives that confidence. We're never given the courage that we can live simply by inspiration. Sometimes you can see that for no reason you radiate excitement. Oh wow, you are excited about something. For no reason you radiate intelligence. You suddenly become so intelligent. This is what some you call as inspiration. You become like got brilliant creative ideas. Okay, it may last for a few moments, like a few seconds, but you need to realize that those few moments can become a way of life for all of us. If we remain unclutched, then continuous inspiration will happen in our lives. Unclutching directly kindles the energy of the being. So this energy is the energy of inspiration, the energy of unclutching. I want to share with you one personal experience just happened yesterday. Okay. You know, Kai is training for his Ironman. Okay, Ironman means running, cycling, and swimming. So the Ironman takes uh, the challenge of these three. Okay, so he's training his body to do that. And end of this month, he's going to Desaru, which is Malaysia, to support the marathon. Okay, some people sign up. He want to be a supporter. See, every time he's a participant. So this time around, he want to he want to become a what you call that, a cheerleader. Come and go and cheer for all these marathon runners. Okay, so he doesn't know how to go and make them like excited to continue running. You know, running long distance alone is very right. So he's thinking how to cheer them up when they're running. Guess what? So I just said, okay, on yesterday morning I just said, and then suddenly in the unclutched space the idea came to me. When I see the idea from Swamiji, I laugh. It says that's so funny. Guess what is the idea? So listen. The idea is very simple. I'm not asking him to spend a lot of money, you know, like very complicated props. I say that I asked him, who are the inspiration for these marathon runners? There must be some marathon icon globally well known, right? Right? Some famous marathon runner who has been famous because he already completed the marathon, right? I say go and pick one. Then he says some Christian, somebody by the name of Christian or something. Okay, some Westerner in the West. Then I say, hey, what you do is you go to the internet, find the fella's face, do a cut up, put it on your face, wear the fella, and you dress like him, and you cheer him. Let people see, oh, this is Christian, the icon of marathon runner is cheering me up. Wow, I better run very fast. So I say, I'm telling you, you will make a, you know, you will entertain them, and they will be like, you know, after running for so many hours, and see that you're cheering them up as the icon of a marathon winner, they will pick up. Then he said, okay, he was going to do it. So I can tell you what Swamiji described is really true. When you unclutch, you don't have any stress or fear and greed. You just sit. The ideas will just pop out naturally, spontaneously. So I'm just going to be enjoying his, the way how he's going to put out the guy, and then basically just, just go to internet, print out the fella's face, and then wear it like a mask, and then dress like him, and just cheer, cheer them up as a cheerleader. So that's one example of how when you unclutch, inspiration come, the energy of inspiration just happens spontaneously. Okay, so this is the way to work smart, not work hard. Okay, work smart. When you unclutch, you have new ideas to solve your problem. You have new uh, perspective how to see the problem differently. You'll be able to solve the problem when you unclutch. Understand what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so now I'm going to ask some question. Okay, see, Swamiji asked, when we unclutch, will we become lazy? Will we have a lazy feeling? Yes or no?
No, no.
Okay, what is the reason? Do you know what Swamiji explained? Do you know what was the reason that? Okay, let me explain once more. Listen. He said that even if the laziness comes, it will last for only a few days. Okay, after a few days, you will be going back into full action. So don't worry about becoming lazy, because the tamas will get exhausted. And then the next few days, you become very, very active and very, because you will disappear. You will just disappear exhausted very quickly within a few days. Then you automatically start working from your intelligence, from your being, from your inner guru. Okay? So now this is the reason why we will not become lazy. Don't worry about that. Just a few days, then you'll be back in supercharged excitement. Okay? So now, question is, when can we work smarter? The whole point is to work smarter, right? How? When can we work smarter, and how?
When you are untouched.
Okay, then how that translate to becoming smarter? Hmm? You want to unmute? When you unclutch, what happened? Hmm? When you unclutch, what happened?
You become smart. It is
You become what? Say that again.
smart.
Yes, you become smart. How? Because you know you're not running behind fear or greed. Fear and greed is just making you loaded with what we call it stressed. Okay. You can never be productive or creative when you're stressed out, right? So then what happened? When you're unclutched, you'll be purely living from inspiration. You will have a lot of confidence and courage to try new things. It's just like as a child, when you're inspired, you will just be running towards that thing and make it happen. You will not think, oh, what will happen this, something, or somebody will say not nice. You will not think about that. No such worry at all. When the idea came, you will just be going full force with confidence and courage. That is the right space when you unclutch. When the mind comes in, the mind will think too much and then eventually don't do anything, or the mind will be greedy for something and try to desire for something, and then in the end, mess up the whole thing, right? The outcome of the whatever you're doing. So that is the reason why when you unclutch, you work smarter, because it is coming from the divine consciousness. Inspiration can come from divine consciousness. Just like when I sit unclutched, the idea came from Swamiji or came from divine and to show me, hey, do this. Just tell Kai he will be, he will be able to entertain the marathon runner and inspire them. Okay. Now, in which way does society condition us? Do you know how society condition us? So the society say what? Work hard, right? Society say what? Prasadini, what did society teach us? Work hard, play hard, and then they say no pain. No pain what?
No gain.
No gain, exactly. But when you're in classmate, there's no pain and all the gains, okay? So all this society tell you, oh, you need to work very hard in order to become successful. Then when things come too easily, you say, did I work hard? Then you become to doubt, because you're being made to believe that you need to work very hard, to slog, to torture yourself in order to be worthy of the performance or the recognition. No. When you work smart, your ideas, energy come from the divine, from the consciousness. Understand? From your inner guru. So when it comes from consciousness, naturally, it's like God's giving you the ideas. It's just like how, a lot of scientists, even, yes, Prince Out. This Newton, right? The apple dropping out, toing, and then he said, oh, this Newton law, right? Look at him. He didn't do anything. He just sat under the tree only, right? Just sat under the tree and let the apple drop on his head. It ting, and then he got this idea of the Newton law and became famous forever. Same thing. In that moment when he is unclutched under the tree, he was just relaxing only. Then he was able to connect the force coming down from the apple understand the physics behind that force. Understand? That is the reason why when we are unclutched, brilliant ideas can come from the divine, because the divine consciousness will open the inspiration or creativity to you when you're unclutched, not when you're clutched. Understand? Give me a thumbs up. Yes? Okay. So great. So next question, one final question. Can we work out of inspiration instead of fear or greed? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hmm? Yes or no? Come on. Just a simple yes or no. Repeat the question. The question is, can we work out of inspiration, not fear and greed? Can we? Do you trust your
Yes.
inspiration? Yes, trusting the inspiration is the original creativity. Just like how Newton discovered the, the Newton law. He just sat under the tree and then the thing just got revealed to him. Same thing when you're unclutched and relaxed, new ideas, new creativity, new revelation happen. Okay? Thumbs up? Yes, this is how Swamiji said, work smart. Don't work hard. Imagine you have to go to the library and search here, search there for the answers. Sometimes the answers are not known yet by society or humanity. The answers is known from another plane, from the divine consciousness. And because you unclutch, the divine consciousness reveal that to you only. And then you get a Nobel Prize. You become a Nobel Prize winner. You don't need to work hard. You just wait. Think, oh, okay, this is the theory. Right. And submit, and then you get a Nobel Prize and recognized for the whole world as some professor now. This is being unclutched. All right. So conclusion: unclutch and make every moment, and we call it filled with excitement. Okay, when you unclutch, you will see that every moment is an unending excitement. Understand? Every moment is just filled with excitement. Understand? So now, Swamiji want you to create an art from the space of unclutching. Okay, so you take an art paper and some color pencil, whatever. Okay, you're going to create an art from the unclutched space. Okay, not here, but here, from that unclutched space, and see what the divine's guidance to make you draw. Okay, go and get now. You say, aware of the fact of being unclutched and create from the inspiration from the unclutched space. Create an art from the unclutched space. Prasadini, you done? Yeah. Okay, same thing for Paramashiva Yoga Mahanyana. Where Mahanyana? Hey, can you turn your camera properly now? Why you leave sideways one? My head has to be like this to look at you. Can you turn vertical? Your camera, please make sure that it's vertical. Mahanyana, please come to the camera. Draw the picture I'm asking you to draw. Draw something from the pure unclutched space. So you need to empty all the stuff you're carrying in the mind and just draw. Whatever inspiration that comes, do not directly reject it. Do not suppress it. Just allow it to flow. And that's how the more and more you trust the unclutched space, the intelligence, the innate intelligence from the unclutched space, the more and more you become creative and more you get inspiration from that intelligence. Okay? This is how it worked for me. A lot of time, I don't have the solution. I just sit in the unclutched space. Then the solution will come to me. I'm sometimes even shocked. Wow, this can also work. Oh my God, this is so amazing. So like this only, not only just like entertaining the marathon runner, like what Kai is wanting to do, but can be something like how to heal people. Like, you know that I'm a healer, right? So sometimes there are people, devotees who are suffering from some problem, health issue. And then I just from the unclutched space, and then sometimes it get revealed to me how to help this person. Okay. So now start drawing. I give you 5 minutes to draw that art piece from the unclutched space. Okay? I want to see now your ultimate creativity can happen when you don't work hard but work smart. Working smart is about being unclutched. Okay? Start. So at the meantime, what I'm going to do is I think we can stop the live streaming.